If you hear the call of the gentle bells in the garden here at the Lotus Heart Center, I am very delighted to come together again with you in this beautiful moment of now, this intelligent field of now that always feels like a mother energy as we work with the integration and the gentle grounding and sounding practices. And today I have to read a little something to you and bring you the essence of that simple relationship between the first brain in the head and the second brain in the belly. We know that these two poles of existence are constantly involved, engaged in our experience of life, in our perception, in our day-to-day routine. You can only know wholeness by feeling it. So I would say that again because this is my direct experience, these practices that we are sharing here. We can only know wholeness by feeling it. I cannot attain that state of embodiment and wholeness in the moment going up into my first brain. I can't. I thought I did in the past, but that is not the reality of it. And you can only know wholeness by feeling it, and it's the particular genius of the female pole of your consciousness to be able to do that. And here we go. Now we're going to dive into the brain and the belly, my favorite part. And the brain and the belly, as I said at the beginning, to me has become a field of mothering energy, a direct connection to the earth, to the consciousness of the planet, to everything. The whole world now resonates, comes through, is received in that brain and the belly and that center and that core. Going back to read from Radical Wholeness here for you, the strength of the intelligence in the pelvic ball is its ability to integrate, to make whole. Whatever is held at a distance from your being cannot be integrated. Whatever is not integrated will compromise your wholeness. Because our sensitivity to wholeness has been disabled. The fact that we're living with unintegrated perspectives, beliefs, hopes, relationships, emotions, and energies in the body lies beneath our threshold of awareness. We try to make sense of it all from the lookout atop the lighthouse, from that first brain. But the intelligence of the head specializes in analysis and is incapable of integration. Meantime, the deeply neglected intelligence of the pelvic ball is at the ready to bring perspectives into relationship with the whole of your intelligence. So here we go again. There's this constant longing that we've been feeling and we couldn't put language to it. For so long, we tried to get all the answers in our first brain, but because we didn't have the simple knowledge of our second belly brain and the body intelligence and that intuitive center there, we didn't know that's how it functions by placing conscious awareness and using it every day. We didn't know that it was longing, that the mother energy, that feminine energy in us has been calling, has been inviting, has been longing. And obviously, if you are listening or watching this, you truly hear my words and receive them in that longing. You're no longer searching with your head because you've got to this point where this makes sense to you as well. A couple more lines and then I will let you contemplate this and get excited about our practice, the actual physical practice. The function of the intelligence in the pelvic bowl is also mirrored by its form. Its strength is to assimilate the diversity of our thoughts, emotions, sensitivities, and energies into coherence with the whole. Where it is placed in the body, in the gut brain, happens to be where the variety of foods we might eat is assimilated to become part of the body's coherence as a whole. When the intelligence in the pelvic bowl assimilates the particulars of the present, it delivers us into intimacy of a felt relationship. Intimacy is something we all crave, and the experience of intimacy occurs when you allow the presence of the world, or some feature of it, or person, to touch the core of your being. How many times? Maybe you can count them on the fingers of your hands, or maybe not. How many times were you able to stand in a field, see a butterfly sweep across the meadow, maybe come around your nose, around your face, on a tree, and the sighting of that butterfly, the energy of it was able to literally sweep through you. For a moment, you and that butterfly became a poem, became a dance, became a breath, became light for just a moment. Well, this is it. This is that intimacy that the second brain brings, the activation of that second brain. Intimacy blesses us with self-knowledge. When these two poles of our consciousness, the first brain, the male pole, and the second brain, the female pole, are in balance, the enriching creative tension between them illuminates the richness of our humanity.